Hello. I'm sorry it's been fucking a long time since I started streaming. Now I'm streaming. I was watching YouTube. um, hold on. I am gonna review three different movies right now. One is Shaun of the Dead, which is this buddy over here. Shaun of the Dead. I think this is my second or third time maybe watching this in its entirety. I think I've always steered clear of it because I've had this thing in the past, especially like when I was younger, where whenever I watched a zombie movie, I would like be afraid. Kind of that's what I felt like because I had to go to work the next day, like because it's such a real thing, because there's no winning. Like with other like apocalyptic scenarios, you can still survive and win, but in zombie apocalypses you can't. So my brain when I was younger was always like, I'm gonna die. That's what happened. I think when Coburn wanted to watch Shaun the Dead with me for the first time, then he watched it. I think I watched the beginning of it, then I left because I didn't know it was a comedy. Now watching it with him back then, I don't really remember it. Watching with him, but just then, a couple of days ago, it was actually pretty good. Like it's mostly a comedy with elements of survival. Like there's a point in the movie where it turns from comedy into survival, but whilst in that survival, there's a little comic gags. Like the first one is when they're trying to kill the first zombie. It falls down the spike. Then there's another one, and they go and try to throw things at them. Then they find records, and you keep throwing the records at them. Like imagine like zombies coming after you, and you just flicking through different CDs and DVD vinyls you don't want to be smashed. You know. Whoa, that's weird. Flick it. Like but then it turned very survivally when they went into the Winchester, the bar, the pub, because I think that my favorite part is Sean's plan. Like, stop doing the fucking. I understand the wire is disorientating, but stop it. Instead, Sean was like, pick up mom, kill Philip. Sorry, Philip. Go to the girlfriend's, pick up the girlfriend, come back here, have tea, and wait for this all blow over. Then they go to the Winchester, and like that scene happened 3 times. Like, but this also has an all-star cast. Like, it stars Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. I don't know how big they were at the time, but they're pretty big now. And alongside them was Bill Nighy. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. He has been in a couple of movies I've seen. Then the actress who plays his girlfriend's best friend plays Dawn in The Office. She also plays the secretary in Wonder Woman. Like, she's a pretty decent, pretty big being. And then I realized because there's a gag in the movie when they're walking around because Sean meets up with a friend, and it turns out that friend, which is a female, is like a carbon copy of him. Just female. Stop fucking flicking around. It's pissing me off. Stay bright or stay dark. Fucking make up your mind. There's later on, it like legit. There's a portion where like female Sean, then it's the girlfriend, then it's the best friend, then it's the guy, nerdy guy, then it's the mum, then it's the gamer guy. Like, that was one of my favorite scenes. I think when I watched it for the first time, I was like, oh shit, the fuck, because they're making fun of how each group has the same type of people. same person who leads it, same people who don't care about it. The random odd female, just that has already has a fucking relationship and that's about to break. Um, but then the partner is played by fuck, what's his face? The dude who played Martin Freeman. He's played by Martin. He's in it for like fucking 5 seconds. I'm like, holy shit! Dawn and Tim from UK Office is in Shaun the Dead. It's crazy. But yeah, it goes full on horror or zombie survival when they're in the Winchester and like people are dying and guns come out and shit. Like, it got real, but it's still in Sean's brain. It was a comedy, fun or something. I mean, in The Best Friends, Maya's still a comedy the entire time, but I don't want to go on this movie a lot because I have other two things I want to talk about. This is a solid movie. Maybe it's not a movie you'd want to watch back to back because some of the jokes will get stale over the while. The Nick Frost character does say the N-word in it, which is nowadays in comedy, especially when my people say it, is extremely frowned upon. So yeah, I'm gonna give this movie a 7 out of 10. It was pretty solid. I enjoyed it. Some of the jokes landed. A lot of the recurring themes where you didn't realize it was going to be reoccurring just made it humorous. And there's so many shots that are just lingering shots where in the one shot, like legit from Sean leaving his apartment house thing to the store and then to work is one massive shot, and like it's like a solid 2 to 3 minutes. Maybe it's less, but it's long, and in the background, like everything happens in the fucking background. It's crazy. I'm excited for Hot Fuzz. I wasn't really excited for it because like a cop movie that'd be boring, but then when I saw the gags and when I was actually studying Edgar Wright when I was in media in year 11, I think. And I saw like some of the gags in Hot Fuzz because we had to watch like the opening thing in Hot Fuzz from script to actual film, and it was fucking hilarious. So I'm actually really excited for this. When was this released? Maybe this DVD was released when Scott Pilgrim came out. That's what Scott Pilgrim is in the center. Okay, so this next thing I'm going to review is what I watched last night instead of a movie, because, you know, I was like, I don't want to start a trilogy, but then watch Elseworlds, then watch Thor, because I watched Thor today. Just fucking make up your brain. I'm going to double click it again. There we go. Okay, so what we watched last night, not on the DVD because it's on Netflix, is Elseworlds, the third big crossover of the Arrowverse. Like it started with Invasion, then Crisis on Earth X, then with Elseworlds, then finally to Crisis on Infinite Earths. There were 2 crossovers before Invasion. Heroes joined forces, which was Legends of Yesterday and Legends of Today, which was the backdoor pilot for Legends of Tomorrow. Then the crossover before that, which was just Flash versus Arrow, where like Flash showed up on an episode of Arrow, then Arrow showed up on an episode of Flash, you know. But with this one, each episode felt really different. That's the first time I know of these crossovers that like in Invasion it felt like one massive story. If Earth X felt like one massive story, like you didn't know, like if you were to watch the Flash episode, you wouldn't even know if it was directed by the fucking Legends team or the Arrow team, because it felt like, oh shit, this is what a crossover is meant to be. But with this one, the Flash episode felt like a Flash episode. The Arrow episode felt like an Arrow episode. And the Supergirl episode felt like a Supergirl episode. And for a crossover event, it doesn't really work. Because the first episode was the fucking best. It like made me so excited for the entire crossover event. The Arrow one was alright because they were in Gotham and exploring Gotham, introducing Batwoman, which was a backdoor pilot for Batwoman season 1, which we know how Batwoman turned out. It was fucking one of the worst things CW's ever done. However, the annoying thing about it is that they confirmed that Batman exists in Earth 1. However, they didn't show any photos of Bruce Wayne or Batman at all. We just went straight into Batwoman, which kind of pissed me off because it's what they did with fucking Superman and Supergirl. But now Superman is in this crossover in every episode, which is fucking sick. But in the Supergirl episode, it was better, slightly better than the Arrow one, like fighting wise, but like it was weird because it's like the Supergirl team shot on the Flash's set, which is weird to think about. And I don't know if they made a brand new set because everything was Flash related and Superman related. I don't know why. But honestly, the best part of this entire crossover event was this: Oliver Queen being in the Flash suit and Barry Allen being in the Green Arrow suit. Because legit, the reason why this crossover is a crossover, it's because it says, when Barry Allen and Oliver Queen wake up one morning and realize they have swapped bodies with each other, the two set off to find out the Disturbed, the timeline to cause such a shift. Like, it's not like it's not they swapped bodies like how Barry's consciousness became in Oliver Queen's body. No, it's that Stephen Amell portrays Barry Allen, and Grant Gustin portrays Oliver Queen. Like one of the best parts of it was the beginning of the Arrow episode where for the past 6 months I've been in jail, and it's like it's shot from like fucking the past Arrow episodes but with fucking Grant Gustin in it. It's like, that's fucking amazing. And like this suit is controversial. This Flash suit was controversial. This mask thing, because it didn't have a chin strap. And then I've read that the reason why it was chinless is because for this crossover event that Stephen Amell didn't or Oliver Queen doesn't shave, well, doesn't regularly shave, so he can have his beard. And I thought about that because it looks good with his beard. It's crazy. I do gotta say, Superman in this crossover event was good. However, he felt weak for some reason. Versing someone brand new experiencing Kryptonian powers. He's Superman. He's been Superman for fucking years, and he could take down another Kryptonian that doesn't even know he can fucking do like crazy like time travel shit. But the thing is, the difference between Invasion and Crisis on Earth X, which is crises that happen in the moment and they get over with, Alice Worlds is a crossover event preparing for another crossover event. For another crisis. Like, at the end of the Supergirl episode, it just, like, coming next year, 2019, Crisis on Infinite Earths, like, it's almost like this was, like, I don't know, a team-up before the real team-up, you know? And, like, I understand it's one massive story, but, like, the best thing was, like, Oliver Queen being the Flash and Barry Allen being Green Arrow. Like, seeing Barry Allen fucking fight like that without super speed and like, oh, that was fucking sick. It was also pretty cool to see Malcolm Merlyn and Eva Thorne back. Like, Malcolm Merlyn we haven't seen him since like maybe a flashback of season 6 or something. Don't know why he's Green Arrow's greatest threat. I thought it'd be maybe Adrian Chase still, or maybe Diaz currently, something, I don't know. But it was pretty cool. Also, the other characters that just popped up, like Deathstroke's son showed up. Like, we could have had Deathstroke come back for it. Who knows? Maybe Manu Bennett said no or something. We also had, was it, who else was there? It was Ricardo Diaz. I can't remember. It was Ricardo Diaz. Someone else. Fuck. I don't remember. Let me pull it back up in IMDb. Fuck, I don't remember. In the hour episode. Is it the hour episode? Yeah, it is the hour episode, I think. It's Ricardo Diaz. Fuck, I don't remember. I don't remember. It was some other third villain. Maybe it was Michael Malin. I don't know. I just need to rewatch something about it. But legit, what I thought this crossover event was going to be is because I see everywhere Flash 90, Green Arrow Flash, Flash Green Arrow, and Supergirl next to each other. I thought like the main crisis this thing was about Flash 90 coming over and bringing his problem to them. However, that's what like in the second episode he just fucking disappears. We don't see him ever again. And it's so weird because it's John Wesley Shipp reprises his role as Barry Allen the Flash, which is weird because in Earth 1 he's Henry Allen, Barry Allen's father, but then in Earth 3 he's Jay Garrick. So imagine 3 different fucking beings. Crazy. Imagine like in an alternate universe, yourself is your son, or yourself is your father. It's crazy. Also expected Batwoman to be in it more. Like Superman was in it more than fucking Batwoman, and I don't like. Like it's almost like they were initiating whether or not Superman could do his own spin-off. Because at this point, we didn't even know Superman would have a show. Because he started to have a show after Crisis on Infinite Earths. However, in season 2, it was confirmed that it doesn't take place on Earth Prime because everything was retconned. However, John Diggle reprised his role as John Diggle in it. And that kind of annoys me because, like... And you know what? One of the best things about this was that Earth 90 Flash came in and said, John, you're not wearing your ring, which references John Stewart, John Diggle becoming a Green Lantern, and apparently he gets his ring at the end of Infinite Earths, and we don't actually ever see him become Green Lantern. And now with Flash actually ending, we actually never probably get to see him in the Green Lantern suit. I don't know, because the merger with Discovery is making them, like, forget about DC TV at all. Like, they cancelled Batwoman and Legends. They are ending Flash. They're retconning Earth Prime with Stargirl and Superman and Lois. I don't know if they're gonna announce their fucking Green Lantern TV series or, like, Lanterns, like... Because if it's with David Ramsey at the helm, with people coming back from Arrow and Flash, that would be a fucking sick show. Maybe if it was like a mini-series, you know? That would be fucking sick. But, Elseworlds, so far out of the crossover events, this is the weakest. So far, it's Crisis on Earth X, then Invasion, then Elseworlds. Like, I wasn't really excited when I saw it initially, but... having at the crossover event, you're always excited seeing Barry and Oliver together. It happens once a year, since season 2 of Arrow, he's like Flash is only there for one episode out of the 20. But I don't know how many episodes he's in the final season, because the final season of Arrow is the final season of Arrow is just preparing for Infinite Earths, because the promise or the sacrifice of Oliver Queen, because he chooses to become the sacrifice player, not Barry and Kara. Let me go to that website where I could. Where is it? Infamous. Oliver Queen. Arabesque, okay. Oh yeah, one of the highlights of this crossover is that Gary appears in this Supergirl episode, which is so crazy. Gary from Legends. Legends wasn't a part of the crossover event. Not even Sarah or anything. It's crazy that Gary just appeared. I was like, what the fuck? Gary? Like, they even called him Gary. Okay, I need to fast forward to Crisis on Earth X. Okay, so Crisis on Infinite Earths. Holy shit! That's fucking crazy. No fucking way. Okay, so Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 1 came out December 8th, 2019. The Black Lightning episode that introduces him to Earth Crisis came out December 9th, 2019. Crisis on Earth S Part 2, which is the Batwoman episode, came out December 9th, 2019 as well. December 9th, I mean. Then the Flash episode, Crisis on Earth S Part 3, came out December 10th, 2019. And look at this. Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 4 and 5 both came out January 14th, 2020. A whole month and a bit after Part 3. Holy shit. That's like watching an Infinity War and Endgame and have a break in between. That's fucking crazy. And then Arrow had 2 more episodes. Arrow's final episode was released in January 28, 2020. It's so sad. 10 episodes with the final season. They could have pushed it to like something else, because they're so used to 20. Then the final season being 10. And they were going to make a Green Arrow and the Canary spin-off, but that got cancelled. I don't know why. Okay, I give... I don't really want to rate Elseworlds because I haven't rated all of them. Also, the IMDb sections of these crossover events are fucking horrendous. Okay? Every time I like scroll down to the bottom to see what the fuck people are saying. And people are like, I don't like crossover events. Why are they crossover events? I don't want to watch other shows to understand this show. On the second part or the third part of a crossover event. This is like not like from the TV standpoint. This is from like going in knowing it's already a part 2 or part 3 on like Netflix or the DVD. And even was if they were watching it live, it was announced and like everywhere that this year's DC crossover event. Like, like Supergirl and Flash swapped like swapped days that week, so Flash would be first. Like, why are you so annoyed? Don't watch the crossover, and if you're only watching one part, watch all 2 other parts. It's only 2 other episodes. I don't get it. Why don't people like crossover episodes? I don't understand. You don't even need to understand the fucking series. You don't even need to understand Supergirl to watch this, because it introduces Superman and Lois. We haven't seen Lois in Supergirl. We haven't even seen Superman properly in fucking Supergirl until now. We saw black-suited Superman. That was fucking sick. Anyways, Thor: Love and Thunder, the movie I saw today. I was gonna review it tomorrow, but I was review it today. Thor: Love and Thunder. People are saying it's shocking. The worst Phase 4 movie so far. Maybe the worst movie out of the entire MCU. I'm like, when I went into there, I was expecting disappointment. However, it was one of the strongest Phase 4 ones. Like, it's up there with Shang-Chi and No Way Home. It's not the best out of Phase 4. No Way Home was always going to be the best out of Phase 4. Like, for me, it's better than Doctor Strange. Like, it's not even a workfest story. Like, it's like, sure, bad CG here and there, but that's the result of CG artists not having enough time to finish their product, not getting paid enough to do it. At the end of the day, yes, majority of the fucking CG and the visuals are fucking stunning. Out of Guardians and Infinity War and Endgame and like Thor movies, they have extreme good visuals. Sure, there's some jokes here and there that don't land. Sure, like some actors being in their roles don't really fit. Like Natalie Portman as Jane Foster isn't really something my brain like it doesn't connect. Like, she doesn't do Jane Foster justice, in my opinion. But I do gotta say is that she went to Valhalla. Is she gonna come back in a potential like sequel or something? Heimdall was even in Valhalla. Like, they're dead, but you can communicate from Valhalla to the plane, It's a shame Loki isn't in it. Like, Odin isn't in it. Kat Dennings and Stellan Skarsgård are in it for a bit, which is cool. It's just a shame that there was no mini funeral scene together with them. Like, imagine like them outside of the Mighty Thor statue in New Asgard with Korg doesn't even need to be there. It's just Thor, Darcy, and Selvig just there talking about Jane. That would probably be a better ending than the ending we got. Having Gore's daughter be played by India Rose, India Hemsworth. I didn't know that until the end of the movie. After the movie, like, she's portrayed by Chris Hemsworth's actual daughter. Like, that's crazy. Because I actually see it now, replaying the scene in my head. Because at the end of the day, because the entire thing was that Gore, being the God Butcher, wanted to go to eternity, and because if you go to eternity, he can grant you any feasible wish. You can wish to have superpowers. You can wish for certain people to be dead. You can wish for someone to come back to life. So imagine if someone goes to eternity and like, I wish Tony Stark was alive, type shit. But so Gore, instead of wishing for every god to be dead, he wished for his daughter to come back. And whilst being Gore, having the sword, it's corrupted him and he was dying from it. So as Jane dies and as he dies, he's like, take care of her, please. Then Thor nods, then it cuts to them being in this like weird house thing, but then turns out to be a ship. Then she like has some weird god powers, lasers out of her eyes. Then she wields Stormbreaker, and he wields Mjolnir, and like are they setting up another Thor movie? Like, I didn't get it. Hercules. I don't know. All I gotta say is that it's strong. It's a strong outing. It's what like people are saying. It's trying so hard to be like Ragnarok. However, so many people wanted another Ragnarok, and that's what this fucking movie is. You got what you fucking wanted. Jokes left and right. The only thing that's missing from it is no Loki and no Hulk. This is Ragnarok 2. You wanted a sequel to Ragnarok? That's what you fucking got. I don't know how many of it was improvised, but this was a good movie. I enjoyed it. It's pretty good. I'm gonna give this movie a rough 7 out of 10. It's like an average MCU movie, which is meaning it's good. There's poor movies and extremely good movies. This is a extremely normal MCU movie, like a one you would expect. It's a shame Gore wasn't fleshed out, and it's a shame this movie was short. The only critique I'll give this movie is that at the beginning it felt too rushed to like explain what's happening, you know? It's the first time in MCU history that it started with a scene before the Marvel like logo. At least modern day MCU movies, where it started with a scene, then it went to the Marvel Cinematic Universe thing. But it's felt too quick at the beginning. Like even Korg explains the past 3 movies and things in Avengers. Like. Also, people know that Beta Red Bill hasn't appeared. Like, people thought he would appear in this one. And apparently they cut out so many things with Gore. A scene with Eitri in it. A scene with, the Grand Master in it. Like, and they announced that they're not releasing those scenes for some reason. Why would you announce that you have these people in deleted scenes but not release their deleted scenes? I don't get it. Because Taika's response was that they were deleted for a reason. We didn't want you to see them. However, why would you announce they had deleted scenes in the first place with those fucking people in it? Reprising their roles from movies from years ago. But yeah, good movie. I'm gonna play this game for the next fucking hour. I didn't realize I'd be talking for this fucking long. I'm sorry. I like talking about movies I enjoy. And yes, I want to do an MCU rewatch. But that only includes the movies. I don't know. I don't feel like up to rewatching the shows in the MCU. Because I don't know if they're designed to have rewatchability. Like, good shows like maybe the Arrowverse and like Big Bang Theory, Office have rewatchability, but with these shows, like, they just feel like 6 to 9 episode long fucking movies. Like, you need to watch them all in one sitting, and no one wants to fucking do that. Like, I don't want to fucking spend 6 days watching Miss Marvel again. You know? And the thing is with Miss Marvel, even though it had more stuff than Thor Love and Thunder, Thor Love and Thunder felt like it did more than the Miss Marvel did. I don't know how that even makes any sense, but it does to me. Like, Miss Marvel felt like didn't even do anything until it's like the 4th episode. And all I gotta say is that Phase 4, the shows have been quite bad. Like, the only good ones have been, for me, Hawkeye, Loki, and Moon Knight. Falcon and the Winter Soldier's up there. And people are saying WandaVision's the best, but no, people are saying that because it's the first one they watched. Like, that's why people are saying Iron Man is the best, because it's the first one. But then Falcon and the Winter Soldier's not the first one, so I wonder if people would have praised it even more if that came out first. Who knows? All I know is that I like this movie, and I'm gonna watch Arrowverse episodes tonight as opposed to watching movies. Is this?
I hear there's some haunted trees out near Arkham.
For some reason, DLC what's her face can't fly from the movie, and like sure, it makes sense because in the movie she doesn't fly. Oh, we don't know if she can't fly. All we know is that she just doesn't fly. Wonder Woman.
Wonder if there's any magic money trees out there.
I do wonder if she has a like super jump. Like she just can't fly. She has a super jump but can't fly. Kinda makes sense. Already an hour into the stream. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to do a couple of missions, maybe 2, maybe 3, who knows, depending where I'm at. My abdomen feel. I bent over a lot yesterday at work. Maybe I need to get back into doing my fucking sit-ups and that. I haven't done it since June. Maybe it's because I was sick before that and after that. I'll think about it later. Guitar Hero Styles. The fuck? Did he play Guitar Hero? At all? I don't know. Yeah, okay, he did. Um, I kind of wish I would have streamed for longer. However, I wanted to go through all those movies. I think I'll talk about Thor more again tomorrow since I'm not watching any movies tonight. Like, if I didn't watch Thor today, I would have watched maybe Hot Fuzz tonight, you know? However, I think I'm gonna get some movies in the mail tomorrow. So, if I get John Wick in the mail tomorrow, I'll be starting John Wick. And you know what the weird thing? You know what the weird thing about Thor: Love and Thunder is that since I knew it was like barely an 2 hour movie, like the way I thought about it was that it's just like it's an hour and a half plus 20 minutes, which I can sit down in a sitting with a lot of food and water and just sit down. And it got to the point where like I drank out a lot. I drank my drink a lot, and I needed to piss. But then my brain was like, "This movie's done in like 20 minutes, isn't it?" Then I forgot about needing to piss until the end credits. Because even it felt like it was coming to the end, which is good for a movie. However, that's the weird thing about movies is that it makes like bad guys get dealt with in a couple days, barely a week. But in TV shows, it takes like the heroes weeks, months on end to defeat a bad guy. Also, the thing with the cinema I went to is that they talked about let's talk about your bladder, and there was like a waterfall happening. It's like it made everyone thinking about pissing. However, don't do that. If someone feels like they don't need a piss, and they already went to take a piss, don't make them feel they need to take another piss. You know, like it's gonna make them want to piss at the beginning of the fucking movie. Don't do that. Like I always piss before I go into the theater, but doing that on ads makes you want to piss even more. Okay, I'm gonna let that video load, and I'm gonna take a piss. Hang on. I don't know what we'll do tomorrow. I need to suss shit out. I need to wake up earlier. I've been waking up at fucking 2 p.m. every day. Let's do this. What? Wrong button. Oh, it's the God thing. Oh, I got the thing from Sullivan's Throne. Okay, good. Let me... Here we go. Because we saw Sibiu yesterday. And you know what's weird? This game came out in 2018, so did Elseworlds. DC fans had a lot of good things happening to themselves in 2018. Including fucking Aquaman, damn. And Shazam.
How's the market looking?
Star Labs, the Galaxy Communications Gala, and now Arkham, the Justice Syndicate have let villains escape each and every time. These new heroes aren't quite filling the boots that...
So despite a couple of hiccups, the Galaxy Communications Tower is open for business. Report them.
Let's put a few smiles on some faces, shall we?
My plants are calling to me. I mustn't fail them.
Fucking Christ, it scared me. Okay. There we go. That's right. Solo.
Yet more proof that only I deserve to be the one true speedster.
Might not be green jewelry. Still pretty cool.
I'm done this level. That's the cool thing about some of these levels is that you can have shit done before the video's done. Like, that took me only 10 minutes to do. Oh, a bit more than 10 minutes to do, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay, I'm doing one more level and hopping off. I'm sorry, but I barely streamed today, but that's what I get. Being a fucking kick. Wait, I'm still Wonder Woman? What are the odds that I'm Wonder Woman a King Shark again? Am I here? Change the custom color. And let me try that. Can I get my custom character that I made, Nomad? Can I get him to spray walls? I want him to spray walls. That'd be fucking crazy. with no making stray walls. How can I do that? How can I do that? Oh. Let me check if I can get myself a beard before I go to the next level. No, I can't. It's fucking annoying.
That was another witness calling in about the Atom colliding with villains in Kansas, with no Justice Syndicate around to help him. Time to check up on Mr. Power Ring and it.
If anyone asks, it was like this when we found it, okay?
Seems that even my powers have limits. Someone else will need to handle them. the Man of Steel has its uses. I should take this in case it falls into the wrong hands. The fight for truth and justice continues. I should take this in case it falls into the wrong... hands.
another super valuable item left lying around. Totally normal.
That even my powers have limits. Someone else will need to handle this. I should take this in case it falls into the wrong hands.
Another chance to demonstrate my greatness.
was hoping for a cuddly polar bear doll, but this will do.
I'm sorry. Did anyone else want this? No, of course not. Trust me, I'm psychic, I can tell. You want to do things the hard way? Fist. There he is.
I can't do this. You guys handle them. Go! Go!
So I did another 2 levels. Level 6 and 7 is now done, so now all I need to do is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I can get it done easily this week. I don't know if I get the plat this week. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's Monday now. We got 7 streams. I went 5 streams. Ten days ago, that doesn't feel alright. Alright, I'm watching. Well, I'm not watching. I put my view on a mate's stream, but it's not. It's registering that I'm a viewer for some reason. Oh, no, it is. Fuck. I bent over a little bit too much yesterday. My fucking stomach hurts. Like after an ab workout hurt, but it's been hurting the entire fucking day. Gucci food flies, how to hit your bitch at my size. Make the rest watch. It was very 2 hour stream was an average stream for me, however the
joking. There's so many numbers. You're joking. Am I supposed to try everyone? Okay, well you know you can't do zeros. So 2, 4, 6, 6. It's embarrassing. Are you not embarrassed? Yeah, it's a shit on. We're gonna go to bucket! Let's go! Yeah, where'd you get the code? This is the best fun. Like, this is the most fun I've ever had. That's fun.
the odds that the code that I managed to find in Stray, a game I haven't even played. I watched Jacksepticeye play it, but I fell asleep. What are the odds will the code I saw on the wall be the code for that door? I don't want to drop. Jeez. I wonder who wrote the script for Love and Thunder. I want to get a drop pedal. Like, it's either I save up for another like a 6 string to do like drop D sharp shit or drop D flat stuff or drop C sharp stuff, or just buy a drop pedal and just do from my drop D tuning into the, because I can't be fucked down tuning, and if it makes it heavier in the amp, that's better. Sure, maybe it's not the actual what I'm playing. I mean, that's what I think what's the band Northlane does. I think they are always in standard tuning. However, they set on the DI, the digital interface, that they want to be in like drop C or some shit. So they could be playing like this cool riff like a chord like that. However, their fingers like a cool chord like that. However, in actuality on the guitar they're playing, it sounds like this. I want to master that song. Fall Into Your Hands is I don't know, maybe that'll be a listening song. Because there's some Trivium songs that I would rather listen to than play. Because it's fucking hard. However, there are some songs that are hand to hand. However, a lot of Metallica songs have become playing songs. Like, a lot of songs I like listening to, however, I prefer playing it. Like Master of Puppets, Battery, Call of Cthulhu, Orion, Creeping Death, One, Blackened, When the Bell Tolls, Harp of Sorrow. Like, all those songs are just more fun to play and listen to. I guess I don't know. Maybe it's just a musician in me, like, oh hey, let me play this song as opposed to listen to it. But I guess listening to said songs gives me an excuse to play said songs and vice versa. Like, I'm playing these songs, however, I'm still listening to them. Anyways, I'm gonna hop off now. Have a good day.